Coming up at 11, gusty winds stick around as snow showers move through.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Olivia Calfee. Our first alert weather day coverage continues as we are still tracking gusty winds and even some snow showers. Let's check in with meteorologist Cameron Aaron for the very latest. Cameron?
Yeah, Olivia, we are tracking a little bit of wintry mix as we close out your Tuesday. Let's take a live look at first alert pinpoint Doppler. For some of us, some rain showers for places close to the Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee borders. A few areas of wintry mix. Zooming into the Cumberland Valley, you can see for Rockcastle County down into Laurel County, also for Whitley and Knox and Bell counties as well. Tracking some sleet, also some rain and some snow flurries as well. And same story into Campbell, also Claiborne County for Tennessee. Some more wintry mix there. And as we push off to the east into southwest Virginia, some snow showers close to Norton and Wise County, also into Lee County, Virginia, and some light showers close to the Mountain Parkway for Breathitt County, also into Wolfe County, pushing into Morgan and Magoffin County at this hour as well. Those temperatures are above freezing in the upper 30s and a few lower 40s. Up to 41 for Manchester, 37 in Jackson, also Somerset, 39 for Irvin, and we are tracking those temperatures to continue to tumble once we go into tonight. So we are tracking some more snow showers overnight. Also tracking this, some gusty winds up to 20, 25, 30 miles per hour in some areas, and that is why we have a wind advisory in place through 8 a.m. on Wednesday. So more gusty winds are likely tonight, also early on Wednesday, and possibly a few power outages as those gusty winds stick around. But again, the big story, those gusty winds, also more snow showers tonight. Those temperatures are close to freezing as you wake up on Wednesday in the middle to lower 30s. Possibly a little bit of a coating or a dusting in the grassy areas and maybe a few slick spots on the roads, but not going to be a widespread problem. And we are tracking some improvements in the forecast as early as tomorrow afternoon. Those details coming up in just a few minutes. Olivia?
Cameron, thank you. And as those temperatures drop, it may get harder for some people to heat their homes. That's where LIHEAP can help. Applications for their winter funds are now open. Lucy Bryson reports.
Colder temperatures can make heating your home difficult, and post-holiday wallets may be feeling bare.
People are starting to feel the pinch of that larger energy bill.
When you look at your bill and realize it's a couple $100 more than you're used to, Karen Atkins with Kentucky River Foothills says don't panic.
We know that heating your home can be expensive, it can be difficult, and that's where we come in, that's where we can help.
If this sounds like you, LIHEAP can help. It stands for Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. The program helps homes that may not have the means stay warm. You can apply for LIHEAP subsidy in the fall, but due to the chillier temperatures and higher demand currently, Tuesday is the first day to apply for LIHEAP crisis.
It helps households who have either a disconnect notice or if they are within 10 days of running out of a bulk fuel, wood, coal, kerosene, and it also helps renters who might have an eviction notice.
Relief on your bill through the crisis portion of LIHEAP is available until the end of March or as long as funding lasts.
We encourage people to apply as fast as they can because we are not guaranteed that that money will still be there come March 31st.
Karen and Kentucky River Foothills help thousands come home to warm homes every day, and they want to help you too.
We don't want anyone to be ashamed of reaching out and asking for help. That's what we are here for.
In Clark County, Lucy Bryson, WKYT.
Even people who have applied for the fall portion can apply again. They give up to $400 in help to each person. A 20-year-old is dead following a shooting at a home in Pulaski County. The shooting happened on Saturday night along Heaton Ford Road. It happened during an argument when Jeremy Grundy shot 20-year-old Jason Hislop of Somerset. When officers arrived at the home, CPR was performed on Hislop until EMS arrived. Hislop later died at Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital due to his injuries. Police did not confirm if Grundy has been arrested. Wise County Circuit Court Judge Ron Elkin sentenced James Buckland to life in prison. Buckland was given 2 life sentences plus 11 years in prison for several charges, including attempted murder of Norton Police Chief James Lane. Lane gave an emotional testimony during the sentencing. When asked if Lane had anything to say to Buckland, he gave him a Bible.
As I was being shot and I laid my head over in that direction on the Bible, there was no questions. And so the peace and the guidance that the Bible provided me, I do pray that it would provide Mr. Buckland in his life.
Lane says he was pleased with the outcome of the sentencing. Buckland is being held at the Duffield Regional Jail. Kentucky lawmakers will likely consider a bill to add exceptions to Kentucky's near-total abortion ban. Senator David Yates filed the bill today. It's called Hadleys Law. It would provide exceptions to rape and incest and would protect the mother's health or life in certain circumstances. The bill is named for Hadley Duval, who was sexually abused by her stepfather and became pregnant at the age of 12. She was featured prominently in campaign ads for Governor Andy Beshear.
So there should be options. The legislators shouldn't feel entitled to force victims who have stories like mine to carry a baby of their rapist.
Those survivors, those women, and even little girls who were put through that, who that choice was removed from them, who were violated, should not be continuing to be violated by the state.
Senate President Robert Stivers says the bill will be assigned to a committee, but he says it's not clear yet if there is enough support in the Republican caucus to advance it. Governor Beshear said today if it gets to his desk, he will sign it. A bill proposed in the Kentucky Senate appears to now have bipartisan support. Senate Bill 97, which would end sales tax on diapers, was originally proposed by Louisville Democrat Cassie Armstrong. But a look at the bill's co-sponsors show a bipartisan backing that is rare in Frankfort. The bill is being co-sponsored by 6 Republicans, including 2 members of the GOP leadership. Experts say this is a good sign that the bill will be passed. Attorney General Russell Coleman continues to make additions to his staff. Coleman has appointed Chris Bolin as counsel to the civil chief. Bolin is an attorney out of Montgomery County and was a partner at Osborne and Bolin PLLC in Paintsville. Here's what Bolin said in a statement about being brought onto Coleman's staff. It's an honor to serve the Commonwealth I call home. Every Kentuckian deserves to be safe in the communities where they live, work, and raise their families. I'm thrilled to work with the incredible team Attorney General Coleman has assembled and continue this important work on behalf of Kentuckians. Bolin will work alongside new Civil Chief Justin Clark. The mystery illness that has kept Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin out of the loop has been revealed to be prostate cancer. That news coming from the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. The hospital says Austin's cancer was found in early December and he underwent surgery on December 22nd. His recovery is described as uneventful and he went home the next day. Austin was later admitted again due to a urinary tract infection, which was a complication of the surgery. The first wave of evictions began today for asylum seeker families who received 60-day notices from New York City shelters. Officials say these families will now have to reapply for housing. City leaders and immigration advocates rallied to demand the city cancel the 60-day shelter eviction notices to families with children living in a number of Midtown hotels like the Row, Watson, Stewart, and Wolcott.
We're providing, as the result of a law that guarantees right to shelter in New York City, I really don't know what could be more cruel than what the city of New York is doing right now. So, I am announcing today that we are launching an investigation under the powers granted to the Comptroller's Office by the city charter into the city's implementation of this 60-day rule.
The eviction notices, which went out in October, were originally supposed to be up in late December, but the city postponed to allow the families to stay put during the holidays. A Boeing whistleblower says he is not surprised by last week's 737 MAX 9 mid-flight fuselage blowout. Ed Pearson is a former senior manager for the 737 program and current aviation safety advocate. The whistleblower testified against Boeing during a congressional hearing after two 737 MAX planes crashed in 2018 and 2019, killing hundreds of people. He testified he recommends shutting down planes' production before the crashes over safety issues.
This is actually in many ways an awesome wake-up call because it could have been so much more tragic. There's so many other issues that the planes have that we've been monitoring for a while now. So yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. And maybe that's the most shocking part is some of us who've been watching this have been, reporting on many production quality defects.
Today, executives at Boeing are hosting a safety meeting with employees. An internal memo says the agenda includes discussing the company's response to Friday's accident. And coming up on Mountain News at 11, two major winter storms have put more than 200 million people in the U.S. under the threat of severe weather. That and more coming up.
Plus, we are tracking snow showers through tonight, but a short break is on the way by late Wednesday and Thursday. Your forecast coming up next.